Test kitchen. What?
Push record, we're good.
Now I have to check.
So this is my kitchen.
My parents' house in New Jersey.
This is my kitchen.
My brand new kitchen.
And I'm gonna show you around.
You're gonna get to snoop on my Oh, wait, the phone fell off. Hold on. All right, I'm recording. Let's try that again. All right, so this is my kitchen. I'm gonna take you, it's not that big. I'm gonna show you starting at one end. This just is a place where I keep all my appliances, food processor, blender, and stand mixer, and then on the bottom, Dutch ovens. It's just handy to have those things out. And then this is a slab that I had cut from a surface that I used when I was shooting the photos for my book. And for pastry purposes, it's nice to have marble because it's great for rolling out dough. So something I'm doing a lot at home. And then on this side of the kitchen, I have cutting board. That's all my friends at home. They're looking real lively. And then this area, I like to have the things I use most frequently handy. I have 2 spray bottles. One is water, because sometimes when you're cooking, you want to slow down the cooking process, so it's nice to spritz with a little bit of water. An oil sprayer, non-aerosol. Coarse sea salt, that's this wonderful kind of gray Sicilian salt. And this right here is flaky salt. I like to decant stuff into squeeze bottles, chili oil, black vinegar. We eat a lot of frozen dumplings, especially lately. And this is my oven. It's nice and large. I love it. It's actually a very accurate oven. Bunch of fish spatulas, which are maybe one of the most used kitchen tools, strainers. My good friend Julia, the patron saint of home cooks everywhere. So I like to keep that photo of Julia Child in the kitchen because it just makes me feel good. Just want you to say hi to my cat. This is Maya, the more skittish, less friendly cat, but she's actually being very social today. In New York, one thing I hate is like schlepping big boxes of cans and that kind of thing. So we have a soda stream for making seltzer at home. This is my first time living in New York with a dishwasher. It's incredible, so useful and important. So that's my home kitchen. It's usually in some state of disarray because someone's always cooking something and baking. So I got it looking nice and shiny for you guys. We're gonna hopefully in the next coming weeks make a lot of fun stuff here. So looking forward to it.
Hi guys. We're back in my kitchen in the East Village, and I'm going to show you how I like to set myself up. So I have a little kitchen, but I feel like I've really optimized it. I guess we'll start where it's the most ridiculous, which is the spice cabinet, which is all of this. And it keeps going. I like to have my hot stuff. So this is chilies, different like chili blends, like piri piri spice blend, like anything that's like kind of spicy goes in the hot stuff. Over here I've got warm spices, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, clove, that kind of stuff. Up top here, that's my aromatic spices area. Fenugreek, nigella, caraway. This is funny business. MSG, green mango powder, stuff that, you know, really can't find a home anywhere else. Oh, and then the top shelf is all dried chilies. I wasn't lying when I said I can make mole like right now. So, all right. Over here, up top, that's where I keep all my baking supplies. I keep it out of reach because I bake too much. So this way I have to like really work for it, you know? I often climb on stools, get up on the counters. It's very dangerous, and I'm probably gonna die this way. The most exciting cabinet right now is the snack cabinet, which is abnormally full because, you know, stress snack eating. I have bugles. This really pisses everyone at the test kitchen off. Like, they really hate this, but I freeze my bananas whole. I don't know why. I probably shouldn't, but I don't know, when my bananas get brown and then I panic. I'm just gonna sit on the floor with you and show you my fridge. Okay. There is always a lot of dairy in our fridge. We're big dairy eaters, so there's always tons and tons of kefir. That's my favorite thing. Sour cream, heavy cream, yogurt, a couple types of yogurt. Lots of butter. I just don't want to not have butter. Oh, all of that entire thing, that goes all the way to the back of the fridge, and that's filled completely with oysters. Oh, Clementine's coming. Come here, Clem, come here. Yeah. This is Clementine. She's dog number 2. And she loves to eat anything. Yeah. Little Clem. She's going to run away with her leaf now.
Okay, all right, so here we are in my kitchen, and this is a view from kind of the open end down to the kitchen. That's a view of my child escaping.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah, we're vlogging. Leo music, everyone. You kind of have 2 counters on either side. And where I usually set up on this butcher block, I've got natural light from the windows, and that's where I take all my reference photos for my cookbook. And I can get a nice picture until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the light fades, and then I can't really get pretty pictures of food anymore. All right. Woo, she's crowded right now. I have just like a large amount of rendered fats from different cooking projects, and wine, which is in high demand right now. The other thing that I do in my fridge is I keep my produce separate. Ay, ay, ay. Veggies on one side. Oh, we have a lot of mismanagement here, and fruit on the other. It's packed right now. A lot of things are labeled. I hope that you can see that and that you know that I'm telling the truth when I tell you guys to label stuff. We're going through kimchi like it is going out of style. Half the freezer is taken up right now by a large piece of pork. All right, already cooked beans, stock. I have dregs of white wine, things that I don't want to go bad, and little elements of things that are gonna add flavor to meals, little power packs in there. This is where I keep all of my spices. I don't really alphabetize or anything, but I do try to keep the tops of the lids labeled. I have, ironically, Corona beans. Didn't know that was gonna happen when I bought those. But the real, like, touch these ingredients every single day, I'm going to my stovetop caddy. And what I've got on there is olive oil. This is my dad's red wine vinegar that he makes in his basement. Also with my butter dish and the coconut oil. I think if you are home and you're cooking a lot, figure out what you have, figure out what you like to cook with, and then maybe feel better about all the ingredients that you have right now to get cooking.
Yo, Alex here. I am not in the test kitchen. I don't know anything that's happening in my parents' kitchen right now, but my parents have a turntable, thankfully, and I am a big music nerd. So this, without any further ado, is going to be the tour of the tote of records that Alex brought to his parents' house. Okay, first up, George Harrison, a fitting title, All Things Must Pass. Some of the greatest love songs ever in the history of music are on this album. Next up, The Olympians, instrumental soul, recorded a few years ago. Really good working from home music. Like, this album will get done for you. This is productivity music. Ramsey Lewis, Mother Nature's Son. This album is just filled with really groovy jazz Beatles covers, rock, Americana, ambient Scandinavian musician, a chill electro band. This album, front to back, slaps. The songs on here are so good. It's like awesome. Very groovy. Wait, there's one other thing. One of the other things I brought with me was like a lot of my bar. Solid amount of booze here. This tote is just filled with wine. Oh God. Again, I love my parents, but can't be drinking Pinot Grigio all the time. Cheers.
Yeah, we got a little nice rack, okay? Little thingy thing, okay? No big deal. So this is my kitchen, okay? This is all I'm gonna show you, the frame that you have, all right? It's the first date, okay? See how it goes. So here's a couple cool things. I keep this in the fridge after opened, and this is a little crushed Calabrian chili pepper. Boom. Little heat, nice. It's got this real unique flavor. It's fantastic. In here, it's just a little, oh, this is nice. I just put this this is my pepper, and I just use it nice, okay? It's black pepper, pink peppercorns, 10% sumac. Ooh, it's nice. A little salt. Oh, I got a chicken smoking right now, okay? Covered in this stuff. Dried figs. Let me open this up. I like to mince it up, put it into like a vinaigrette, drop it into a braise or a stew or something, chunk it up into a salad, whatever you want to do. Bianco, crushed tomatoes. This is what we used in making perfect pizza. And these were the best, man. And good to have. Stock up. See what else we got. We got some spices up here. I hate these cabinets. Oh, we got a lot of good stuff in here. Some fermented powders from previous It's Alive videos. Oh, this is good stuff. Z&Z. Zatar. Oh, A couple bottles of decent vinegar hanging around. Yeah, we got all this stuff. I got bananas, I got pots and pans, I got bread. You know, stick around. Maybe if we do this again, I'll show you the other wall because it's pretty freaking cool too. All right, but I leave you hanging, Dan. That's it. Get out. Sorry.
Hi everyone, it's Priya. I am actually at my parents' house in Dallas, and I'm going to show you around their kitchen.
Voila, it's ready.
Wow, okay, the yogurt is ready. This is literally perfect timing.
Yes.
And in this era of extra caution and social distancing, we all have cups with our names on them. Ooh. Ooh, sorry, guys.
Did you just sneeze on all the cups?
Oh, yeah, you might have to replace the cups.
We'll replace them.
Sorry. Oh, we've got, I love this thing. This is my dad's favorite knife. We got this from Alaska. It feels like something that's very up Brad's alley. The spice cabinet. Anything you could possibly dream of, we have. And then we have more in the pantry, which I'll show you. So we've got literally every lentil variety you could imagine. We have just like a rainbow of spices. We're not gonna run out. We actually have 2 fridges, and this has got your basics. Kombucha, my dad's teeny tiny Diet Cokes, 2 heads of cauliflower so we can always make aloo gobi. This is probably the most used condiment, Maggi tamarind sauce. My dad will go out and buy samosas, and we will douse them in this tamarind sauce. Very good. I'll show you. We also have Maggi noodles. Wow, my dad just confirmed we have the Maggi noodles. We have the noodles. Okay, now we're going into our laundry room. And this is the second fridge, filled with old childhood photos of me. Here I am at age 8. The highlight in here is you'll find all of our homemade pickles. In Indian cuisine, achar or pickle is just a combination of vegetables or fruits, spices, oils that you let sort of sit out in the sun and get nice and like, they just get so delicious and like salty and tangy. And this is a caper achar. It's really good. And these are all old tomato sauce jars. And then we've got...
Oh, that's the mother of all achars.
Oh, what's the mother of all achars? Oh, this is the mother of all achars, my dad says. Dad, do you want to hold this? And hold on, let me... You guys are all in this shot. But Tyre, you're just like on your couch in the shot.
Are we doing the fridge? No! Let me fix it in 5 seconds. Hi guys, we're in my kitchen right now. I'm gonna give you a little tour. My kitchen, as you can see, is a big space. This is like my main part in the kitchen. My salt and my other fancy salt, molten salt. And then I have 2 bain-maries, one for all my tools. And then I have a second one with all my spoons. That's my piggy bank. And you know, my one plant, because all my other plants die. Here is my mate. My mate is always here. I don't use paper napkins, so I have a collection of mismatched fabric napkins. And then my fridge. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! I have Cholula, because you always have to have Cholula. On the pot back here, I have some bones, and I'm gonna make bone broth. Then I have Pucho's food. Pucho eats meat and rice, some tortillas, tomatoes I got yesterday. I never have tomatoes. And that's pretty much it. I don't have a big fridge. And here we have the pantry. I didn't really have time to like finish organizing them. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, this is super organized. But for me, it's not the way I like it. I'm gonna walk inside. I have a walk-in pantry. There you go. You see me? It's messy right now. Please don't hate me. Ah! Avalancha. This gochujang shouldn't be here. And then I have some wine, my 2 vacuums. Yes, don't hate me. I have 2 vacuums. And then I have one more shelf where I keep things that I really never use. Can you see it? Ah, not a camera pro. So yeah, that's my pantry. Oh my God, this close up with this light. No.
Hi everybody, my name is Amiel Stanek. I'm here in my home kitchen. I'm gonna get you there. Yeah, okay. So this is like where I spend almost all of my time, and the kitchen is directly behind me. The prep table, I love a stainless steel prep table. There's nothing like it in the world, and they're so cheap. And then being able to like turn around really easily and just get to the sink right here. Oh, these bowls are fun. Carla, Lalli Music's sister, Nina, has a company called Mondays, and I bought a bunch of seconds from her. This is actually like cool. This is like really, this is like vintage vermouth. It was from the 70s, but it stays good. What else we got in here? Oh, some tapache that I made like a while ago, in December. I think it's still good though. I braised some chicken in it the other week. Turmeric ginger brew thing that's not actually ready to eat lupini beans. We're actually a little low on produce, which I find slightly alarming. I feel like an old man. Let's see. Ooh, Kit Kats. That's fun. We have like an embarrassing amount of vodka in here. Oh, Jesus. You know, I'm Polish, drink vodka, but I like to be real cold. We have beef kidneys, lamb liver, some lamb kidneys too. This is a soup base for żurek, which is a Polish soup that's made with like sour rye. So it's kind of like a sourdough soup, and everybody in my house has been really skeptical about it, and I'm gonna make them that soup, and they're gonna like it. Ooh, I love this shape. Zuka. It's like little pumpkins. Oh, I forgot about this terrifying thing that you see behind us, which is the packaging for a funnel that a friend gave us. Pinot the Sweet Nosy. I love Pinot. There's the backyard. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks pretty bleak right now. I swear we're gonna plant a garden or something like that. Yeah, but that's the kitchen setup. Thanks for tuning in.
How's my hair? Pretty cute? Okay. I think when I kind of moved in here a couple of days ago and thought really long and hard about what things are the essentials that I need to have, the first things that came to mind were copious amounts of olive oil, lots of citrus, so both lemons and limes, some kind of vinegar, and kosher salt. It is not as fleshed out as my home pantry, but I'm surviving nonetheless. So, down here, underneath my island, the top zone is for Snick Snacks, Mary's Gone crackers, black pepper flavor. It's not my favorite flavor, but we're not being picky right now. Hava corn chips, which are one of the greatest tortilla chips in the world, and the bottom of some corn checks. And then on the other side, we've got our grains and legumes. Long grain white rice, some French lentils, some lima beans. I'm about to start making a ton of smoothies in this house, so I just stocked up on cashews, walnuts, almonds, sunflower seeds, and pistachios. We got some hot sauce and some Worcestershire because we plan on making micheladas this weekend. Oh, and this is the best part of this house. It comes with peanuts in the shell for cracking. So we've been cracking on those. So I have eggs, cottage cheese in the back here. That would be a margarita that I didn't finish last night that I decided I should probably keep in case I run out of margaritas at any point. So that's probably not super tasty anymore. Oh, hold on. Let's close a second. She's beeping. Second shelf is kind of dedicated to booze and meat, I would say, which is maybe a weird choice, but I'm kind of into it. Kielbasa. Oh, we're beeping. Please hold. And then here's the big produce drawer, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit right now. Citrus is one of my desert island ingredients, so I have a lot of lemons and limes. I also picked up some mangoes and Asian pears, some more citrus because we're in California and it's citrus season. And then we've got ice, and that's for making cocktails. Hey, Ben? Should we go find him? What's happening in here? A couple of weenie dogs.
Oh, this is very awkward. Yeah, somehow we went from an apartment that wasn't big enough to an apartment that was even smaller, but here we are. Honestly, I didn't go crazy trying to like clean everything and like make it perfect for you guys, because Lord knows you'll probably just be back in here next week. So like this is our like, I don't even know what to call this. We've got wine on top, and then we've got like other assorted detritus like Marmite. I'm sad to say my kids are hooked on. Got a couple Banes, got big Coon spoons, small Coon spoons. This, I'm sad to say, is my knife drawer right now. You know, I've got like knives just kind of stored in here because I'm terrified of the kids kind of being able to get to them if they're anywhere else. Thermapen, I've got my CDN TM8s, got my Joyce Chens, got my duct tape. What are you going to do without duct tape? You know, if you can't duck it, it. Isn't that how the saying goes? There's Cersei, yeah, get it. Bowls of fruit. Kai from Ninjago. What's he doing in there? I would love to know. This is my spice drawer. I actually firmly believe in a lot of blends, just because space is limited for me. I love the blends from New York Chouk, chopped masala, all this stuff slaps. You know, I was thinking about trading this chaotic drawer of doom for this drawer, so I could like really free things up for more spices, but we just have to keep some dumb stuff in here. Like the friggin' 3-hole punch Pokemon card. Why is that there? Who friggin' knows? You wanna know why I don't have room for everything? This stuff takes up so much room, it's unbelievable, okay? Ah! Damn you. All right, to the fridge. Got your cow milk, got your oat milk, got your wine, got LaCroix propping up the roast chicken, keeping everything at nice, tidy angles. Oh, BA's best chocolate chip cookies, able to be baked right from frozen whenever you need. But yeah, I feel lucky to honestly have a space that's comfortable, you know, that looks good, room for the plants, you know. It works, and yeah, we're a little bit extra packed full these days, just trying to keep more stuff on hand so I don't have to run out to the supermarket very often. But there it is. That's the tour.
Oh. Hi everyone, it's Christina. I am in my home kitchen, and today I'm going to talk you through my setup at home. I've been working on this kitchen island. It's just like one of the basic ones from Ikea. This is where I keep sort of everything that I would ever need to make 95% of the meals that I cook in my house. I have my cast iron skillets, measuring cups, like more mixing bowls, and this is my setup directly to the left of my range. A tiny bowl of flaky salt, a pint container of kosher salt, a pepper mill, and a squeeze bottle of olive oil. And for so many of my meals, these are the things that I'm reaching for. My spice drawer, which is like my pride and joy, that was a project I embarked on when I first moved in here. Wow, I'm looking at myself with this fridge as the background. It's like so depressing. I'm only gonna show you my freezer and close it because I don't want to talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed that. My pantry is in another room off the kitchen, which is an extreme luxury. Here we go. It's also where we keep just like pretty much everything in my house. It makes me very happy because everything is labeled. A container that says Asian noodles, but is actually white rice. And then above me, we have a real embarrassment of riches when it comes to appliances. We have like 3 rice cookers and 2 pressure cookers, and it's just absurd. Our most important thing in here, our wine fridge. You know, it's pretty full at the moment. It's really been getting us through a lot. Oh yes, and this is my mushroom poster. It says, Les champignons, the mushrooms. Very important.
Okay. I've been traveling around Mexico for the last 6 months, and when things started to get a little bit crazy, I decided it was time to stop, hunker down, and start cooking and writing. So that's where I am right now. I've only been here for 5 days, so things are a little bit not fully stocked. But I have chicken stock, and I have my favorite beverage in the universe, Topo Chico. I pretty much have it every night. I go sit out on the terrace and just have my Topo Chico and lime. This beautiful pineapple, oh, let me pull it out. It's probably a little past prime, but that just means it's really sweet. And so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make an agua fresca. I just fell in love with pineapple water. So that is what's going to happen with that. And then I have some emergency cookie dough because now is one giant emergency and I'm always in need of cookies. I found this and I want to show this to Morocco. This is a sizzle tray, but it's cast iron, which I'm like super excited about. So I actually want to grill a steak on this because it's pretty rad. My sheet trays. This is one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. So if I was going to mise out 4 recipes at once, I'd have 4 sheet trays, everything organized and set to go so I can just start cooking right away and nothing gets mixed up. These are some of the really beautiful pottery that I've been collecting throughout Mexico. And then I have my baking drawer, which is very important to me because I love to bake, and more importantly, I love to eat cookies. And that is pretty much my little Mexican kitchen.
God, this feels like Cribs in 1999 or something. Okay. While this isn't my kitchen, I have like a pretty good setup. I did bring some of my pantry items, not as many as I thought I would need. It's a little messy. We got some pasta, some San Pellegrino. I prefer flat. Some of these things are not mine, including this, including this, including that. No shame if you're into that. It's very hard doing this with one hand. Flaky, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, paprika, Adam's favorite, actually his least favorite. I don't know what this is. Oh, almond milk. Huh, I should have used that for my coffee. Some romaine, this parsley that shouldn't be here, and this dilta shouldn't be here, it should be here. Leeks that shouldn't be here either. And then when it comes to our freezer, it's a little bit more chaotic. Some bagels, cinnamon raisin remix, definitely not my pick, and some vodka. Because, well, you get it.
Thanks for checking out my kitchen. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, huh?
Oh, did I get your pen?
Oh, well, that's why you shouldn't mess around.
Oh, got him with the car.